User accepted.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Choosing Your Settings in Starcraft 2. Today we're going to be going over graphics settings specifically. First of all, the best performance will come out of using full screen. However, window modes offer easier switching back and forth between Starcraft 2 and another program like a build order guide or music, or if you're streaming, probably going to be using the window mode. Resolution setting. Make sure this is set to something with a 16:9 ratio. Otherwise, you will be losing vision on your main screen. Vertical sync or VSync is often surrounded with confusing information. VSync is meant to eliminate screen tearing by limiting the frame rate of the game to the frame rate of your monitor, or a fraction of it. However, this comes at the cost of your frames per second. Should your frames per second drop below the refresh rate of your monitor, VSync will round down to the next fraction of it. So if you have a 60 Hz monitor and drop below 60 frames per second in a big battle, VSync would bring the frames per second down to 40 until the battle cleared out. If you do experience screen tearing, then enable VSync and see if it solves your issue. If it does, be sure to also enable reduce mouse lag in the controls section, as not doing this will seriously increase your input delay. If you don't experience screen tearing or VSync doesn't solve your tearing problems, it's best to avoid taking the hit on your input delay and frames per second for little or no gain. Refresh rate is set to default so that it matches the refresh rate of your monitor. Anti-alias will give no gameplay advantages in return for a drop in frames per second, so it is disabled. And enabling reduce violence cuts out unnecessary animation, giving a clearer view of the battle. Now, on to the major choice. Everything on low or hybrid settings. Everything on low will give you the highest frames per second, but misses out on some of the gameplay advantages that can be gained by using hybrid settings. By setting shaders to medium, cloaked units, force fields, and Widowmine craters will be seen more easily. This is especially true with Widowmine craters. The only difference between these two images is that one has low shaders and one has medium. This has the unfortunate consequence of getting rid of the effect that shows when a Nexus is building a mothership core. So to remedy this, the effects must be set to medium as well. If models are set to high, we can distinguish between different units as they warp in, allowing us to target fire sentries before they can cast force field, for example. It also fixes the issue where pylons look as if they power the high ground when they don't, in addition to making the power grid look a little bit more clear. Any higher settings than these offer reduced frames per second without any gameplay advantages. There is, however, a third option. If your computer can't handle medium shaders, but you would still like the advantages of high models, you can achieve this by editing the variables.txt file. First, set everything to low and close StarCraft 2. Then go to Documents, StarCraft 2, Variables.txt, and change Use Low Quality Models to 0 and Graphics Option Model Quality to 1. This will give you low shaders with high models, which is not allowed by the UI. That's all for graphics. My name is Jack Attack, and as always, thanks for watching. If you have an idea for a video you'd like us to do, please leave it with any questions, comments, criticisms, concerns, or anything beginning with letter C in the comments section below, and we'll see you again soon.